All right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Victor the Loving, the God of Prophecy. If you're watching me for the first time, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel now and turn on the notification bell. So, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to prophesy accurately, like Prophet Shibat Angel, Prophet Passion Java, and all these other popular prophets in Christianity. So, this is part three of learning how to prophesy accurately, the free masterclass. So, we have different prophetic methods. We have about nine actually, but in these slides that I made some years ago, I talked about nine: vision, spiritual hearing, spiritual knowing, spiritual tasting, prophetic interpretation, spiritual smelling, spiritual sensing or feeling, tip of the tongue, tactile movement, and there's one called prophetic mind, whereby anything you think is just correct. You just think it. It's then from knowing. Spiritual knowing is when you know something is correct, but anything you think that is correct is a prophetic mind. So visions. Now, the prophetic method, there are different ways to which you can get information. Like I said, if you want to learn the prophetic codes, you need to learn a lot of systems, not just one or two, if you really want to be good. So, visions, anything you see with your mind's eye is a vision. You can see visions of names, numbers, locations, spiritual beings, people, you know. And the visions don't usually come by themselves. You have to engage. If you are waiting for a vision to appear to you, well, you spend 100 years there. You need to be able to engage a vision at will. That's what will make you really good to be able to prophesy anytime you want. So visions is one of the way to receive information. When you ask questions, you focus your mind on your spiritual eyes to see a vision. So for example, where does it live? You are focusing your attention on your third eye to see the house. So you begin to describe places based on the visions you are seeing. Okay, there are different kind of vision: closed vision, open vision. But most of the time, it's mind vision people use to prophesy. You can prophesy with eyes closed or eyes open. It's basically, in your mind, you are seeing what is in your mind. That's vision. So another way is spiritual hearing. That's another method. So you could hear the name of somebody, you could hear where they live, okay? But you might not hear the height of somebody. You need to look at the person to kind of like figure out the height. By the way, visions is really, really accurate. Spiritual hearing can deceive you sometimes. So if you hear something spiritually, you need to confirm with a vision. For example, you might hear Daniel in a vision. Maybe you not see a vision, you just heard Daniel. It might be the brother of the person calling um, his friend. So Daniel might not be the name of the person. You have to confirm and look around. Sure you get. So, for example, people are like, how do I hear spiritually? They think they are going to hear a loud sound, bam, from heaven, like, my son, let me help you. Their name is this. It doesn't work like that. You can hear audible voice, audible sound. Yes, audible voice of God. But it doesn't happen most times. It's a rare occurrence. Unless if you just want to train yourself to be hearing audible sound. And it's disturbing. Audible voice is very painful at the beginning. It's disturbing. You just want to hear the sound in your mind. For example, hello. What is your name? Think of your name now in your mind. What is your name? You said it in your mind. How did you hear it? Haha, that's how spiritual hearing works. So that's the same way you hear the name. That is how it works. That's how you hear things spiritually. So in order to hear spiritual sounds and words, you need to practice hearing it. Listen to the clock ticking, tick tock in your mind, and count from 1 to 10 in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how spiritual hearing is developed. Spiritual knowing is one of the advanced methods in the prophetic. You just know. You just know. You're not looking for any proof. You know you are correct. Whether the person tells you another thing, you don't believe. It's what you saw, what you know that you believe. Okay, you just know. You just look at the person and you know that this person is doing evil. You just know the person's a teacher. You get. That's just how this one works. Spiritual tasting. You can taste food in a vision. Okay. You can say what's the name of this person and you begin to taste sugar. The name of the person can be sugar, maybe a nickname. So just remember that the question you asked is directly proportional to the answer you will get. So that way you won't be confused. A lot of people don't have a system, they don't have protocol to follow. They're just all over the place. But if you ask a question, you receive an answer. And that answer you receive will come through different means. It will be tasting, visions, hearing, or knowing. Now, prophetic interpretation is having a knowledge of the prophetic meaning of numbers and colors. I call this one environmental prophecy. You can just look at the environment and use it to prophesy. Numbers on the wall, dates on the wall, the number of pillars close to you, the number of people close to you, the number of the louvers, the windows. A person can be standing behind a window and you see two glasses there, you know that they just have two children. You just know. It's based on intuition. You need to practice it. It's by inspiration. It's not translation. Okay? And you can get names with prophetic interpretation, location, description, and the rest. It's possible. So to get this document on how to know the prophetic meaning of numbers and colors, there's a link under this video. Click that link. In the It's just in the description of this video. Click that link. It's a free PDF. It will just take you to the PDF that I wrote. How to prophesy with numbers and color, knowing their meaning. What one means, what two means, 111, 222. So you can just ask somebody, what's your phone number? And you prophesy to the person, what's your house number? And you get prophecy like that. Or let's say someone asks you a question online. And when they send that message to you on WhatsApp, it was by 11, 12. You just interpret what does one mean, one and two, based on the question that they ask. That's it. Then spiritual smelling, you can smell a name like rose. You can smell anything at all. If there's an adulterous woman close to you, you could have a smell that just comes out. If someone is also sick too, you could perceive bad smell. You know, you can smell demons. It happens. So, but most people don't use this spiritual smelling. I don't really use it all the time. You don't smell things all around now, unless if that smell is so much. Even in the physical world, how many times do you smell? Unless if the smell is so strong, that's when you perceive. Most of the organs we use is eyes, followed by ear. So those are the two main ones that people use to prophesy. Visions, very accurate. Then spiritual hearing and knowing and prophetic mind, telepathy. So you can also feel spiritual sensing of feeling. But feeling cannot tell you the name of somebody you get. But you can just know that this person is suffering. They don't really have much money. You can feel things. Okay. You can sense emotion based on spiritual feeling. How spiritual feeling works is you feel what they are feeling, you feel their current situation, you feel what their life is about. The emotions are generated inside of you. So you can feel an answer to a question. That's one of the ways. Then tip of the tongue. This happens when your subconscious mind bypasses your conscious mind and just bring the words to your mouth. For example, if you want to call names, some people say, I see Tiana, Tiana. That's how it works. Your mind will first get you T, then Tiana will come out. Most people just want to say, I see Tiana. It doesn't work like that. But now that's visions. Okay. But tip of the tongue is like, but you feel it coming from your belly. It's not the best way to prophesy names. Okay. Visions is better. But this one is accurate. I used it. There's even one called copy and paste. That's why I said I didn't put everything here. There's one called copy and paste. You can see somebody that you've never met before, and you will see your sister. Let's say your sister was born December 25th. You see your sister in a vision. Or the person resembles your sister. You just say, were you born in December? They say yes. Then you tell the person, December 25th. They say, yes, it's true. How did you know? So Tip of the tongue works like it's just like you want to speak in tongues. You know, when you are just starting to speak in tongues, the words just want to come like Bartolomeo. That's the name. But you have to steer your belly, steer the living waters in your belly, and let it out pour. But yeah, it's a good method, but it's not the best method, okay? But you need to just have all these methods. You know them, all of them. Tactile movement. I don't really use this method again, but I used it back then. Somebody can feel pain in their leg, and you feel the pain too in your left leg. I don't like it because I don't like feeling pain. That's why I stopped using that system. I don't really, but it works. So you feel what the person is feeling, but in your body, not emotions. It's on the body level. So muscular responses can come, or the spirit of the Lord can lead you to a place, but can move your body to a particular place. People use this too for prophetic positioning. Maybe you move to the right location, right place, so that you can get accurate details. You know, it all these things comes based on training and skill. When you train well, very well, you just know what to do. And so this the next one is the prophetic process. But I won't talk about that now. So these are the major prophetic methods. I've talked about the prophetic skill training. Now I talked about the prophetic method. So these are some of the ways through which you can receive information from your spirit. So in the prophetic method, I'll teach you how to prophesy step by step so you don't just be all over the place and confused. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video, like my video, comment below. And if you want to join my prophetic school, click the link below so that you can chat with me on WhatsApp. I'll put my number there. So God bless you, everybody. Take care.